Hi, welcome to my channel, the Zodiac Love Tarot. I'm Jennifer Winters, and today we're going to be doing your love story, your romance and love story. And I love talking about love because this channel is about love, and also I'm a 6th stellium Libra, so I'm meant to give love to the world. And also, because I'm ruled by Venus, I love to get into your love story and hear about what's going on for you. But also, I want to see into the future a bit and then see what a future love might look like for you. So let's just get started. We have 4 decks here that I've let create energy or absorb energy from these gems here. So you could either pick a deck based on numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever number you gravitate towards, or whatever gem you gravitate towards. If you want to go with the red Jasper, this is usually indicative of the root chakra or either passion. So that's a really good one. If you want something steamy, you might want to pick up one. And then also the fluorite, which is going to change negative energy into positive energy. So if you're going through some rough times, you might want to choose number 2. And then there's the lapis here, which is about seeing into the future. It's about vision. So if you want something futuristic or you want to see what's going on in the future, then you probably want to choose 3. And then this quartz here, this clear quartz, gives you clarity. It also is healing. So if you're going through something where you feel like you need an answer or decision making or clarity, then you want to choose this one. So go ahead after you've chosen and click the links below the video that'll say 1, 2, 3, and 4 and have the stones on there, and then just go to that particular section in the video and we'll get started. Okay. All right, so if you're group number 1, now I haven't seen these cards. They've been sitting here just creating this energy and also absorbing energy. So I'm going to be reading it, as it comes, but it's going to unfold in front of us. So let's just see what the first card is that we have. The first card is a chakra card. It looks like this on the back. And now we're going to find out what this means for you in terms of love. And wow, look at that. This is spiritual awakening. Spiritual awakening. Okay, so basically, either you're in a relationship right now where someone is actually helping you become spiritually awake by talking to you about their particular values, their beliefs, or they may be showing you some things that they've been working on or creating things. And so it could be helping you to actually become more spiritual and awakened. So that looks like this could be happening for you either now, or it could mean that in the future that you meet someone who helps you with your spiritual awakening. Maybe for some time now you haven't really focused on your mind, body, and soul together, and this person's going to come along and perhaps show you how to move forward with that. And also, this is interesting because it could have something to do with your root chakra. If you feel a little bit lost or a little bit like you're not rooted somehow to the earth, or you haven't found roots, this person will probably help you do that in a spiritual sort of way. And then next we have this energy card. And this is moving on to your second chakra, and it has the Archangel Ariel there. So this tells me that this person who's coming into your life is probably also going to have a child with you, or is going to have a nurturing effect on you. Someone is going to be very pleasing in your life, and they're going to offer you things that security and emotional stability, things that you haven't had before in the past. And I think that this card probably means that you've been looking for that for a while too. So that's what this person is going to bring into your life. Or it could be that someone has already come into your life, and this is the energy that they're giving you. It could be that you are going to start a family with this person. So that sounds really good. And let's see what we have next. We have the moon card here. And the moon card says that it's a full moon in Sagittarius. That's beautiful. Okay, and then it says here, look at the bigger picture. Okay, so that has a lot to do with the spiritual awakening too. And in order for you to actually grow spiritually, you're going to have to look at the bigger picture. You may not be looking outwardly right now and thinking about the future and or what your actions are doing right now. Your actions could be preventing you from finding this person, or it could be that you're thinking very narrow-minded right now, and that's another reason why you haven't found this person yet. Because whenever you're able to grow as a person, then eventually you're going to attract this type of person who's going to give you this spiritual awakening. But maybe you just need to open up a little bit and not be very narrow minded, because this person may have a different spiritual view than you, but it's going to be something that's helpful. And then also, it's going to have this nurturing effect on you. So let's see what's next. We have the stone cards, which are the Boji stones, which this person is also going to bring you a lot of balance in your life. So if you feel a little bit off kilter, if you feel as though you haven't had a lot of stability in your life, this person is really going to set the scales straight. They're going to be able to bring you the balance that you're looking for. Now, you can find all of these things within yourself as well, but it is helpful to have a person come into your life, or there could be someone in your life right now who's providing balance, but it's helpful just to have that teammate or that partner who helps you grow and makes you feel a lot more stable. Because when you are in a stable relationship, you do feel a lot more balanced. And I think that once you broaden your perspective about your potential partner, or either you broaden your perspective with the partner that you have right now, you're really going to be able to find this beautiful balance. Okay, so there you go. And that's pretty. And then next we're going to look at your spirit animal and find out what kind of energy this partner is going to bring you. And you got the turtle spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay, so this could be a person who is got, who's not so fast. They're not maybe a fire sign. Maybe they're more of an earth sign. It could be someone who's also a Capricorn, because usually a Taurus or a Capricorn, someone like that is slow and steady and able to create consistency, and maybe that is the person who would be coming into your life, showing you, this awakening, and you are captivated by their practicality, you're captivated by their ideas, and also the balance and stability that they bring into your life. And that makes sense really with this red jasper, because not only will they bring you, this balance into your life, they're also going to have a lot of passion towards you, and you're going to feel this passion, and you're going to be so attracted to them. Maybe this is a woman that you've always looked for, and they just provide that stability you need, or a man that you've always wanted to have in your life, that created some sort of balance and some sort of stability for you, but also was passionate towards you at the same time. Because we do, with this stone, you are going to experience a lot of passion with it. Now what I did was I pulled some of my cards here that are from my tarot, and they're a celestial tarot card. So now we're going to find out really more about this person and really get to see who they are and what they are about. Okay, well, we have the Fool upside down, so I'm going to leave it that way. So the first card you had was the Prince of Cups. Okay, and that is going to be this tells me that there could be a new relationship that is on the horizon. That's maybe, if you're single, this definitely means that this person has not arrived in your life yet, and when they do, they're going to have this young energy. It's going to feel young, it's going to feel exciting, and it's going to be very emotional, and they're going to bring a lot of emotion and a lot of passion into your life. And then we have the Andromeda card, which is this one, and it's upside down, and again we see the Nine of Cups. Okay, so this person at first is going to make you feel a little bit off balance. Because if this card was upright, it would mean that you felt released from your chains, and that this person was sort of like your savior in a way, or your hero, or your prince in shining armor. But at first you don't see them that way. And that could be something where, Taurus or Capricorn or someone like that, maybe you think, oh, this is not who I typically pick. But you notice their stability and their strength and their warmth and their passion. And then that's why, this card could eventually turn the other way, where you do feel liberated with this person. Okay, and then this is the cardinal earth. So that's probably, right there. It has the Capricorn energy right on it, and it's the King of Pentacles. So that is perfect. This is the energy that I was feeling already, which is the Capricorn energy. You can see the Capricorn sign there. And then you also see this Saturn here. And Saturn is always this person who, well, Saturn is actually Cronus, it's Zeus's father, but it's always a learning card of someone who comes into your life and shows you stability and shows you the way. And it's just, a growing experience. And it could also be a spiritual awakening, like we were talking about before. So that's what it looks like. You're going to have someone with this strong, strong earth energy coming your way. And it's probably, I would say it's a Capricorn. So maybe that's what you chose there. Okay, and then we have the Fool card, which is upside down for you. And with it being upside down, it's like you're kind of not ready to take on this new experience, and you're shaking again. Like, it sounds like there's going to be a lot of resistance to this person, and that could be just because they're not your typical type. But they're going to show you this strength, and they're going to make you feel like you're on steady ground. So and also, if there's old wounds that need to be fixed, or if there's some negativity in your life that is holding you back from seeing the true quality of a good mate or something, or it could be also that you're still wanting to be on the fence with guys, like you're not ready for a relationship as soon as you meet this person. But then eventually he's going to show you the way, and he's going to give you this Uranus support here. Okay, or she is going to give you this Uranus support. So I mean, when I see sometimes the king cards, I think man, instead of female, but it could be both. So, or either or. All right, so here we go. All right, so the next we have the Eight of Pentacles, and this is some more of that Sagittarius energy. And also here we go again with the Saturn energy down here. And this is going to, this is the Centaur here, and it also has some Virgo energy in it. So again, I'm seeing a person who shows you the value of hard work, a person who shows you how to even make money, and how to save money, how to invest money. And so this is going to be a very strong person who's practical, who has the ability to keep things organized and straight, where maybe you're the type of person who's not so organized. I'm guessing at that, but because you could also be someone who's overly, who's a perfectionist, but nothing ever seems to be perfect, and this person shows you how that, that energy is not helpful to you. So it's going to balance you out. This person's going to definitely balance you out. Okay, and lastly, we have the Coma, and this is the Seven of Pentacles. A lot of pentacles here, okay? And with the Coma card, what this is basically telling me is that there's going to be some sacrifice on your part to make this relationship work. But you're going to fall so in love that you will be willing to do anything for this person once once it finally clicks in your mind that this person is right for you, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at these romance cards real quick. And I'm just going to go ahead and pick one out of here for you and just get a little bit of romance and see what this romance is going to be like. Okay, so it's the Playfulness card. So that is going to be good. So not only is this person going to bring you this balance and spiritual awakening and this stability and this knowledge and put you on the right track. It's also going to be a playful relationship. And it's going to allow your inner youth to shine. And, he is, we did see the Prince of Cups was also bringing you that cup, and that cup could be something of playfulness too, something young and youthful. So I hope you like that. That is your love and romance story, and I hope you find that person, or if you're in the relationship with someone and this talks about that relationship, I hope that it is fun and playful for you and it's exciting. Maybe you are in the relationship with a Capricorn. So I'm going to go ahead and say good night, and I'll go on to the next card, number 2. So thank you for joining me. Bye. Okay, group number 2. Let's see what we got. This last number 1 was so much fun. I loved that set of cards. So let's just see what you have. We're going to start out with a chakra card, and this is going to be the energy that your potential lover or the lover that you're with right now, this could be a future reading or what's going on right now. Let's see what kind of energy they bring you. It says that they help you find your life purpose. Now that's awesome. So, life purpose is something that's very, I guess you want to say, personal to you, and maybe you've gotten to this level where you've been trying to think of what can I do in my life? What is my life's purpose? Because what I'm feeling from this card is a person who is still searching. So I'm wondering if you're still searching and you just don't know what you're passionate about, and you have some negative thoughts around it because you did pick like the fluorite, and it's not really negative in a way, but just like, oh, I haven't been able to figure out what I want to do with my life, and I've tried all this other stuff and nothing's working for me, so maybe I'll never find it. But I feel like this person who's coming towards you, or who you might be in a relationship right now, is going to either involve you with something and it's just going to click and you're going to say, oh, that's what I want to do and I'm passionate about it, and this is my life's purpose. Or they're going to be able to finance whatever your life purpose is. Something is going to happen where they're going to help you embark on your life's purpose. That's really awesome. I mean, most people don't get that. So that's cool. All right. So next we're going to look at the energy cards here, and we're going to see what kind of energy your lover will have. Okay. Ooh, it says the door to romance. Check that out. That's, I mean, you can't get any better than that. So your person who's coming for you, this lover, is going to be highly romantic, and it's just, he's going to open doors for you, like, or she will open doors for you. I have to remember that it's boys or men and women here, but he or she will open a door for you, and then you are going to feel like your heart's been open and you are going to feel free finally. So this is cool. This person is highly romantic and is going to help you with your life purpose. That's pretty baller. Okay, so now we're going to the moon card, and then this is what it says here. It's time for healing. Okay, and that is the balsamic moon right there. So if you have any negative energy, which maybe you did because this is number 2 that you picked with the fluorite, you just want to let go of that negative energy, whatever it is. If it's about your work, if it's about your love life, if you haven't found someone, then let go of that energy so that this person can walk into your life. If it's an old wound, someone cheated on you, or you had something bad happened to you in the past, like in your childhood, it's time to heal. It's time to let go of that. Try to figure out if it's affecting you in some way that's closing you off to the love that could be in your life. Okay, so then the best way to get rid of that is to either do some meditation, which I am actually going to add that to my channel, some chakra meditation, and then so you can root out and find out what's going wrong with you, and then see if having a little bit of balance in your life, and then would help you with your relationship or help you open the door to this romance. Okay, all right, so next we're going to look at the stone energy that this person has for you. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. It's joy. You see that? It's joy and opal. So this person is going to be joyful, it's going to be fun, and this opal is so rare and beautiful, and so this person's going to be rare and beautiful, and there's going to be so many facets to them. It's going to be like you can see the whole world in this person. And this is really going to lift you up. It's really going to shine light into your world, just like this first card that we saw here. It's just going to let the light in. It's going to open that door to romance. Look at, we have like 2 doors that you're walking through right here, which is amazing. Okay, and then it's, I don't know if this person is going to help you heal or if you can heal before you find the person. Either way, I think that, you know, it's a time for you to like meditate and let in good energy, especially with this. Meditate with some fluorite. Okay. Now, next, we're going to look at the spirit animal energy that your potential lover or future lover is going to bring. And it's the well spirit. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's pretty. Okay. And it says, trust the great mystery. So, you know, it may be a mystery to you right now who this person is. And it could be that you feel that maybe that's the negativity you're holding on to. Like you feel like love is never going to happen for you. And, but it does, because that's the way life works. It is a mystery. And it does solve itself because there is somebody out there for you. And there is somebody who's perfect for you, because I can see it right here, and they're going to bring a lot of joy into your life. But also, you know, this person could also be a little bit mysterious, which is good. So if you like mystery, if you like a person who gives you a little bit of a chase or rattles your cage, then that would be good, because you could trust the mystery behind the chase, and which is another joyful, fun thing to think about. So could be interpreted a couple of different ways, or maybe more than that. But yeah, it's a well spirit. Okay. All right, so next what I did was take my tarot cards, which is from my celestial deck, and get more of a story about who this person might be. Okay, so the first thing we got was the Princess of Swords, and she's upright. So this means that the person that you're going to be in love with, or is going to be in love with you, is going to be very protective over you. In a good way, though, because the raven here is protective, and she stands with her sword, and she goes through, this is a winter card, so in the winter we protect ourselves, we keep warm, and we make sure we're stocked up and full of, you know, we have food and we have shelter. It's all of that. It's about protection. So this person is going to bring that for you. Okay, so whether it's a female or a male, this person's going to bring that for you. Okay, so next we have the Cephas card, and it's the 8 of Cups, and it's upside down. Okay, so upside down, 8 of Cups upside down. Okay, well, this particular card, it has the Pisces energy in it, and I like the fact that this card is upside down in this particular meaning, because this person's going to, like we talked about before, be mysterious. And but it's going to be in a good way. It's not going to be in a bad way. And it's going to bring a lot of emotion out and into the relationship with this 8 of Cups. So you guys are going to have some deep, deep talks, some deep experiences, and it's going to feel just like kind of like an overwhelming love that you guys feel together. So yeah, and also you have to be careful about what you say in terms of secrets. Like this person seems like they're going to be a little bit private because they are so mysterious. It could be a Scorpio or someone like that coming into your life that's very private, and you know, because they have that mystery, they also like to keep it that way. So be careful what you divulge about that person, because it could hurt their feelings really bad. So just watch out for that. Then we have the 3 of Cups, which is the Argos, but it's upside down. So it's this way. I like that it's upside down, because it could be that this is telling me that person's going to expect a lot out of you in terms of faith, like in terms of trustworthiness and faithfulness. That's what I'm trying to get at. And it's going to be kind of create a distance between you guys if you're not able to sort of prove your trust. So the person seems like they're mysterious, they're protective, but all of this looks to me like in a good way. because we have this Cancer energy right here, and this card was upside down, so that tells me that, you know, whatever's going to come between you guys, which looks like distance between you because of like trust and faithfulness, it's it's not the type of person who is going to uh, be like overly jealous. It's just that that's what they expect. They expect faithfulness and trustworthiness, and because otherwise it would hurt their feelings a lot if this was to go wrong. Okay, so then next we have fixed earth, which is the Queen of Pentacles, and that has that Taurus energy. So what this is telling me here is this person's going to provide roots for you. They're going to help bring abundance into your life, and they are also going to have a lot of, you know, love for you, and beauty and passion will be part of this relationship. So one of you guys could make a beautiful couple, or he or she could be a beautiful person, or just really love beautiful things and love abundance, and it's going to bring you this earth energy here. So the person's also going to be, even though they like, it's a little bit different from Libra energy because it has the Taurus energy in it. So they're not going to be the type of person who's really, you know, all worried about elegance. They're more worried about, you know, the fruits of the earth, like things like that, the things that really matter, but it's going to be abundance in that way. Okay, so that's pretty good too. And then we have the Summer card, which is the Prince of Wands, and it's upright for you. This tells me quite literally that you guys can manifest a lot of things in the summertime, because anytime you start something new, the two of you are going to use a lot of energy, which is going to be Virgo energy, Leo energy, and Cancer energy to get things done. So this could also mean too that you could be one of those signs. You could be a Leo, a Cancer, or you could be Virgo, and you're always looking for a new adventure, and you love the summertime as well, but also it means a time of uh, you know, regeneration, and a time of uh, just creating a lot of energy in your life, because the summer brings you energy from the sun, and also things are in wild bloom. It's a very wild card. It's something where it's about new adventure and beauty. So but it's energy that you guys could use, like if you're in a relationship, maybe every summer you go on vacation or something, and you really get close at that time, quite literally. And then we have the Strength card, the Leo card, and it's upside down. So what this tells me is that you just need right now to really increase your confidence to bring this person into your life. This person expects a lot, but they're willing to give a lot to you too. They're going to help you find your life's purpose. They're going to bring you this abundance, and it's telling me here that, you know, you really have to let go of that negative energy or whatever it is that you're feeling, and turn this card the right side up. And you're going to have to be gentle with this person, because they are the type of person who's like passionate and but also reserved, and just like you would see, you know, a lion here with this Leo energy. They aren't the type of person who, I don't think it's a Leo coming your way. I mean, it's possible, but because most Leos aren't as mysterious as what this reading is telling me. They're more, you know, outgoing, and they kind of, you know, tell you a lot about themselves from the get-go, very transparent in a way. So this is telling me that this has more to do with you, with the confidence being a little bit, you know, low right now. So just work on making yourself feel better, healing yourself. And then this card would go upright. And also the card is telling me that the person though is someone you have to not tame, but treat very gently, because that's what this goddess does, is she's able to use her intellect and her mind to treat another person fairly, and to make them feel calm and feel good about themselves. So, and also you can just start right now by feeling calm and good about yourself. So that's a wonderful reading. So the last card that I pick is my special card out of my special deck here with the rose quartz on it. And we're just going to find out one more fun thing about this relationship. We're going to see where this is going. Okay, so what did you get? Okay. It says stay optimistic. Of course it would, because that's what we've been talking about, right? Stay optimistic. Don't have a pessimistic attitude about yourself, or because you got to get rid of that negative energy to push you forward. And that's going to open you up to this person who's coming into your life. And it says positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Oh my gosh, that's just what it said. Oh my goodness. All right, so that's it for you. You saw me pick those cards. So that's it for number 2. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you next time. I'm moving on to number 3 now. All right, bye. Okay, number 3. This is going to be awesome. Awesome. These last 2 readings were so cool. I love them. So I just know this futuristic one is going to be, I mean, these played out just like the gems said they would. So this is going to be awesome. Okay, so the lapis, right? So the first card is going to be the energy that your lover brings you. It could be a lover now or future love or someone coming your way, okay? And they bring you clarity, which is interesting because over here, it's where the clarity is, but you know what? That's okay. I think this still is going to be very fitting. But having someone bring you clarity is very good because you could be the type of person right now you wanted to see into the future, and that's why you picked, this deck, or you could just like number 3. But what this does is if there's anything uncertain in your life, whether you don't know how to move forward I can't even talk right now, forward with something, like say with your career or your family or your health, like something could be holding you back, or it could just be you don't know where you want to be, or you just have feelings inside that you've never told anybody before, and those feelings are holding you back. So this person is going to be highly intelligent, and they're going to bring you clarity in your life, and you're going to say to yourself, wow, I never thought of it this way. I never experienced something like this that really brought me out of the shadows and into the light and showed me the way. And that's what this person is going to do. Look at that. That's beautiful. Is they're going to bring you a lot of clarity. That tells me it could be a Gemini, it could be a Libra, or it could be Aquarius. It could be something like that. Someone who brings you, or that at least that kind of energy. All right. So next we're going to talk about the energy card, and this is going to be the energy that this person is going to bring for you, which is community. Okay. Isn't that interesting? Okay. So what that tells me is this person's going to bring some sort of social uh, going to surround you with people with a community, because sometimes when you find a partner, their community could be just what you needed. Okay, they could be the right uh, work partners. They could be someone who belongs to a charity or belongs to some event that goes on like yearly, or it could be that they just have really fun friends, people you can go out with and talk to, or they could just have such a really outgoing personality that that person's community is there a lot, and so it expands your friendships and expands the community that you're in. You may be the person who's kind of so far been a loner, and now you suddenly have this community in your life. And it could also be the person that comes into your life could have sisters, because like there's 3 of them here, or could have a motherly figure, someone, females around them, that is going to really enhance your life and give you a very enchanted life. Okay, so that's really good. And maybe also these particular women from this community or these friends could also help bring this clarity, because it's always good to have people to talk to and rely on, right? Okay, so next we're choosing the moon card. It's this card, and it says the full moon in Cancer. There you go, full moon in Cancer. So, and it says personal issues reaches resolution. So with that clarity, that's what it's telling me, that your personal issues are going to reach a resolution with this person. Okay, so if you're feeling down on yourself, or if you've been in a series of negative relationships, or if you've gone through a bunch of family junk, they're really going to be able to get in there and provide you with this clarity you need so that you know how to pick your friends better, or you know who in your life you may need to hold at arm's length. There's or someone who's causing drama, or someone who is keeping you down. So you'll be able to see all of this stuff coming out. So you're going to have some helping hands to reach out to you and show you the way here. And you're just going to be like, wow, okay, this is what I need to be doing. Okay, so now we're going on to the gem card. And you got rose quartz, and it says inner child there. Okay, so this is a romance quartz, also romance quartz. So this person is going to bring a lot of love into your life, like a whole bunch considering this card right here, but they're also going to bring out your inner child. And I think that that's going to also help you resolve your personal issues, and they're going to nurture you. That's where you got this moon in Cancer, and that way when they're able to nurture you, you're going to feel like this child, like childlike again. Like you have a lot of times when we have somebody who comes into our lives and shows us stability, we get to be more free with ourselves, more open and more childlike, because we feel safe, like we have a safety net, and there's this love there, and there's this romance and this protection there. So that tells me that this future person, or maybe someone that you're with right now, could progress into this sort of relationship where there's this trust, and you just get to be yourself, and you get to be playful, and you have this inner child energy that comes out with this person. Oh, I like that. So that's going to move on into the spirit animal card next. We'll see what kind of energy that lover is going to bring you there. Okay, all right, now I don't remember this one, the white raven spirit. Oh my goodness, that's an awesome card. Look at that plume right there. It's like a little vest, right? And it says, trust in the magic. Okay, so that makes sense with your inner child. Like when we're children, we really love to like see magic and see things happen for us that just come out of nowhere. And that could be what's going on with this relationship. It's just going to seem so magical, like stuff's coming just at you, and you're like, wow. And then there's that clarity, and then there's all these people that are in your life that are really finally showing up for you, and this community and all of this nurturing and this love and romance. This almost seems like a wedding could be happening for sure with this person, just because I see magical, I see enchanting, I see this romance, I see people and community around at this wedding, and I really feel like the two of you are going to have this, like, ooh, I'm feeling it right now. It's like a flush and of really of love, but it's also understanding, and it does feel like clarity. It feels like I finally know that this person is right for me, and I finally have this family around me that I never had. And it's really enhancing my life. Wow, this feels good. Okay, so next, and it's also very magical. So next we're going to go on to my tarot cards, and I'm really going to try to find out a little bit more about who this person is and what they're like, okay? So the first one we have is the Princess of Cups, and she's in autumn. That's another nurturing card there. This person is definitely going to be the huggy, kissy, cuddle type of person, but they're also going to think about your welfare a lot. Okay, and then they also have the Sagittarius energy. They're going to wonder about you, wonder where you're going, try to keep you lighthearted, really try to keep you happy, this person. And then also there's the Libra energy, again, love. And then with the Scorpio energy, so they're going to have deep feelings for you. They're going to think deeply about you. And maybe even autumn is their favorite time of year. That could be something that's in the cards for you there. And then again with the nurturing, we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, and this means that it's okay to move forward with this person. You see the Chariot there, and it's okay because this person is so good for you and so nurturing. You see the two sheeps there. And then also with this Saturn energy here, it's assuring you that this person is having, a lot of respect for you, and a lot of wisdom for you, and a lot of, it's almost like saying that they're going to be like family, so it's okay to move forward with this person. And that is also going to bring you these pentacles, these coins here. Okay, next we have the Virgo, and it's the Hermit. It's upside down. So again, what this is telling me is that this person is going to bring you out of something. It's going to bring you out of your solitude, and it's going to give you're not going to feel like a loner anymore. You're just going to feel like you have this community of people around you, because with this card being, you know, upside down, you're not going into an isolation, you're coming out, okay? So next is this Pisces energy, and it's right side up. And actually, no, it was upside down. So that's the moon card, okay? So to me, what this is saying, that this person actually could be a Pisces too. I know I got that energy of maybe having Aquarius or Libra or Gemini or something, but they could also be a Pisces. And having this moon card upside down, it's a very open Pisces, not someone who's too mysterious, but someone who likes to talk, who likes to hash things out, who gives you that nurturing approach. And if you ever come to them with something, they're going to have, you know, wisdom, and they're going to see things from both sides and see you the way you are. So it's going to be really helpful in that way, that you're getting this moon energy, and there won't be any secrets really between you two. This, because if the card was upright, it might mean secrets, but there's no secrets between you guys. So it's really going to be a pretty love, very pretty love. And next we have the Hierophant, which is upside down for you as well, and it's the Taurus energy. So this is just saying, be cautious. Don't worry too much about money and how much money this person has. Don't worry too much about the abundance they can bring you, because what they do bring you is so much more than that, okay? And also understand that this person may not have read the same books as you, or been through the same lifestyle as you, or the same religion even as you, but you can work towards it. You can learn about each other, because with this card being upside down, it says to me that right now you may not be in the same place they are in terms of what you guys know, but together you can push forward and work it out, and turn this card upright, which will bring you the abundance and that rooting, and the, you know, being rooted down and having the stability and all of that stuff. But it might just take some meeting of the minds and some working out to do, and some knowledge and wisdom to really make some of the external things work, because the romance and the love is definitely there. And then lastly, we have the Serpent's card, which is the Five of Cups. So what this is telling me, I'm sorry, Four of Cups. It's got the Scorpio energy in it, and then there's also the Pluto energy. So, you know, this tells me it's going to be transformative for you, because right now there is something you're going to have to let go of some old emotions, some old feelings, for this relationship to happen for you. So there's just going you if you're feeling isolated and loner, you have to go out and you have to meet people, and that's going to open the door for you. And that's what this is basically, you know, telling me here, that there's a healing within to make yourself feel more positive. And you don't have to be 100% positive or anything like that, because you may not be that type of person. I'm feeling like maybe, you know, you're a little bit on the I mean, not that you're not positive, but maybe just like a little bit on the reserve side about your feelings and your emotions. So it comes off a little bit like you're hard to get to know, or something like that. So if you just open up a little bit and have that positive light shine through, that's going to be a healing process for you. And then that's going to open this relationship up for you. And so that's really cool. And the serpents, you know, that this snake is a healing snake. That's why it comes out that way. And then we're going to move on to these cards here, which are the romance cards, just to get a little bit more information. I like topping off the reading with this, and sorry for the slow start there, but it was hard to shift gears because of these two readings here that I've just gotten. Okay, so this card, what did we get? Ooh, the Retreat. Okay, So it's time to disconnect from the world. So this person, maybe to bring you this clarity that you need, is going to have to maybe take you out of, this the element that you're in right now, or out of the situation that you're in. I feel like this person is almost like, a knight in shining armor who's going to say, I have a better life for you, and it's going to show you some clarity, and all these things you're mixed up about is going to become clear to you, and I'm going to help you. But we have to get away to do this. We have to get to know each other. We have to go on this retreat together. So maybe that's the first step of this cool relationship. Like when I first met my boyfriend, we went to the Bahamas, and that was like mind blowing for me because we both had different energies, and we both had different backgrounds and different things to say to each other that were, just incredible meeting of the minds type thing. And maybe that's what you need too, is that meeting of the minds. So I think it's time to disconnect from the world that you're in right now and go on that retreat. Now, if it's going to happen for you, because that's what the cards are telling me. So just be on the lookout for a person, who's, well, first, I feel like you need to open yourself up. Open yourself up with this positive energy, and then this is going to unfold for you, and then you're going to notice that you're going on a retreat. So that's really fun. I really like that. So your future looks really good. It's almost like you have a honeymoon before you're married. So that's what it seems like. So thank you, number 3. That was awesome. And I will see you next time. Don't forget to look out for, my new videos that come out monthly for monthly readings on, it's basically general readings, but I'm going to be doing Celtic Cross for this next month coming up in May. Okay? All right, so moving on. Okay, hi guys. Moving on to number 4. So these readings have been really super interesting, but I have to shift gears and let's see what's going on for you. So if you pick the Clarity Quartz, then maybe there is something you need some clarity about. Maybe it's like, who will I meet, or how will I meet them, or who am I going to fall in love with? There's something going on there where you want it illuminated. So let's check it out. So the first thing we have is a chakra card. Looks like this. And it's going to tell me what kind of energy that this person who's in your life and you're wondering about them, what kind of energy they have, or someone in the future, what kind of energy they're going to bring. And it's listening. Okay, so you need someone that goes right along with clarity. You need someone in your life who's going to listen, who's really going to have empathy in a situation instead of always trying to fix things, but going to be very open. And like when you talk, they are really going to listen. And that's going to be a big step forward for you, because maybe you haven't had that person in your life, or maybe you've been too afraid to talk to someone because you don't think they're listening. So listening is huge in a relationship, and this person is going to bring that for you. So this is already looking really, really good. I mean, the power of listening to someone is just, it's it's a gift. It really is. It's a gift, because that means they really understand you. So now we're going to look at their energy and see what it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we've got hostilities here. So, but that's okay. So this doesn't mean the person's going to be hostile. It means that they are powerful though. So if it's a female, this could be a female or a male, they're very powerful. They know how to stand their ground. Maybe they don't like hostility. So they're fighting against it because, this person kind of seems to me like they are fighting against someone hostile. And that's what you want in your life, is low hostility, someone who doesn't really like it that much, but willing to stand their ground, okay? And in a positive and a good way. It could also be maybe an Aries, or it could be a Taurus. And let me see what else. It could be also, I want to see who else's energy feels like this. Maybe Leo energy. So there could be some hostility, but it's going to be, this person stands their ground, and then the hostility goes away. So that's what I'm seeing there. Not that this person is hostile. And if they are hostile, if you find someone that's, coming for you that's hostile, then just get out. It's a red flag. I don't think that's it though. That's not what I'm feeling. Okay, so the next card is your moon card here, and its luck is on your side, okay? And it's a new moon in Sagittarius. So this could also mean, because I was kind of thinking Sagittarius as well, so it may be a Sagittarius because they are the type of person who will stand their ground, who really, when they have a principle or a value or something like that, they are going to argue their point. But it's not going to be necessarily hostile, it's just that they are the type of person who, needs to get their point across and needs to make sure the other person understands them. So maybe that's why they're such good listeners as well, because they expect the same kind of understanding from you as you get out of them. Okay, and then the Sagittarius is still a fun, free, sort of spirited energy. And it also is a very lucky energy. So this person is going to bring a lot of luck into your life. Okay, it's almost going to seem like things just fall into place with them magically, like, oh my gosh, like we got so lucky. Or it could be these adventures that you go on and you're like, oh my gosh, this person takes me on these adventures, and I'm so lucky. And maybe that's where they need to be strong as well, because when you travel with people, they have to be strong to take you places. So yeah, that's good. But you're already off to a good start here. Okay, so next is going to be the gem energy of this person that you'll be in love with, okay? Which is the calcite, which is relaxation, okay? So this person's also going to be there to just kind of hold you and cuddle you and listen to you and be able to relax. But it seems like they have a fun side too. So with this Sagittarius, okay? So they're going to be strong. They're going to be holding you. You're going to feel good about yourself. They're going to listen to you, and also, with this, and make you feel lucky. But when the day is done, you guys are going to relax like never before. Like just really be able to reflect on the day and like process and just have a good time. Okay, so that sounds good. Now let's move on to your lover's spirit animal, which is the groundhog. Okay, it's time to let go. That's what it says there, time to let go. All right, groundhog spirit. Okay, so that's another thing, is this person with this freedom, which is this, Sagittarius, they're going to teach you how to let go. And it's going to be like, oh, come on, you can do this. Come on, let's go, bungee dive, or let's go out there and ski, or go, waterboard, or kneeboarding or whatever, just these things. Or let's, go parasailing. And you're going to be like, no, 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 I can't do that. I can't do that. And that person's going to be like, oh, you got to try it. You got to try it. So they're going to help you let go. But they can also help you let go of negative feelings, negative emotions, because it's just going to pull you out of the world that you're in, the world that it's going, not the world you're in necessarily, but like it's going to take you out of your comfort zone is what I mean. So this person's definitely going to take you out of your comfort zone. All right, so now what we go to is my tarot cards, my celestial tarot cards, to find out more about this person. Let's see what they're really like. All right, so, the first person that we get here is upside down, which is the Judgment card. All right, so with this card, it doesn't necessarily mean, anything bad. It's not like they're just going to transform you, okay? That's what this card means. It's like you're going to sort of shed your old skin, shed your, not to make you into a new person, but you're just, like I said, like kind of like a snake, just shedding your skin to something new and being reborn into something new. And that's going to be very enlightening for you and interesting to you. That's what I'm getting as the energy, from this card here. And also, it means too that you could be the type of person who is sort of judgmental about the people that you're with, but if you just open up to that and let it go and say, okay, well, there's obviously hangups, like people always have hangups. As long as they're not super red flags, those hangups are going to be something that you can get past. And, there shouldn't be any hostility between the two of you. There should be a way to get past that, okay? So that's also another thing it's telling me. So if this card was to go upright for you guys, it's definitely transformative. It can create a lot of abundance once you transform. So there could be some wealth involved with your relationship as well as soon as you let go. Oh, that's what this card over here said. As soon as you let go. All right, so next we have the Pegasus, which is the Five of Swords. And it's also upside down, which is good because usually the Five of Swords means discontent. It doesn't look good, for the two of you. There could be a lot of hostility, or there could be, but this is not that. It's upside down, which makes sense to me. So, with it being upside down, it means that this person, you're going to look at this person like they're somewhat heroic, whether this is male or female, someone heroic, and they may let you down at some point, okay, where you feel like they weren't there for you and you thought otherwise. You had this expectation. It could be also have something to do with that Judgment card. There was this expectation, but we have to understand is that this person is there for you. They do care about you. They do love you, but they can't always see the future. They can't always know what's best for you or what dangers lurk ahead. So you just have to be patient with that person when that situation or whatever arises, okay? All right, so next we have the Fixed Water, which is the Queen of Cups, and it's upright. Okay, so again, this person who's coming towards you is going to care about you a lot, immensely. Okay, they have this Queen of Cups spirit, they're fixed water, so you have to understand that whatever rocky times you're going through, it's everything is still with this person is still going to always be on your side. So what I'm doing for you right now is I'm giving you a lot of trust in this new relationship. I'm telling you you can trust this person who's coming towards you or who you're going to meet in the future because they're fixed like water. Their emotions and their caring behaviors and patterns and everything are going to be there even if there's some disappointment. So you're able to trust this person a lot, okay? And they're going to have wisdom too. They're going to be like, oh, um, I was I'm so sorry that I wasn't able to be there for you or whatever. Okay, so that's another thing is they're going to have a way of explaining and making sure everything's okay, which seems like I'm definitely feeling a lot of Sagittarius in this reading. So I don't know if that's who your new relationship is going to be, but they're going to be super empathetic, but also maybe a little bit hard to pin down at first, and there could be some hostility there, but they're definitely a strong person who takes you out of your comfort zone, and I'm seeing a lot of Sagittarius in this. Okay, so now we have the Star card, and it's upside down. So this means to me like you might feel like this person kind of took away you don't shine, like you feel like you don't shine as bright as that person, and that could be because they're so overwhelming and bigger than life, and they're showy, and there's a lot going on with them, and you might feel like you're not the star of the relationship anymore. So just don't let that affect you. Make sure you always shine. You're always a star. You don't have to think about it. You have to keep that within yourself and let that come through, because that is your personal abundance. That's what that personal abundance is for you, is to always maintain that your star-like quality, no matter what kind of relationship you're in, okay? So just, you got to keep that going for yourself. And this is also the Aquarius card. It's upside down. So you may think that your person that you're getting involved with doesn't really think as much as you do about the future. That's another thing you might be finding out of them. You're like, why can't you see this? It's not all fun and games. We have to prepare. We have to, invest. We have to save. We have to, think about my mom, your dad, my dad, like all this stuff. Like kind of, or even just humanitarian things like, I want to go do this to help these people. Are you coming with me? You know, it has something to do with that as well. Okay, so you're going to have to draw this person in to that forward thinking. I mean, it could be that you also have a lot of Aquarius qualities about you. Okay, all right, so now we have the fixed fire, which is the Queen of Wands. Okay, so this person, you know, I'm still feeling the fire energy, which is also, Sagittarius, but there's the Queen of Wands here, which is, indicative of, this Leo energy or whatever. But they do stand in their power. They're strong. They're fixed in fire. So if it's not a Sagittarius, I still feel fire. So it could be a Leo also that's coming your way. And Leos do kind of outshine their partners. So that could be, you know, but they stand strong, and they're also really very loyal companions, and they have a lot of empathy. So it could be that they're, on the Leo side too. All right, so let's move on. And the last one is upside down, which is the Canis Minor, and it's the Nine of Swords. Okay, Nine of Swords. Okay, and so this has got the Gemini energy on it, but it's upside down. So this person, um, I mean, with this Nine of Swords and the Gemini and Canis Minor energy, so this is like, you're always going to feel like you're chasing after this person. That's just what I'm seeing here. Even though they're your soulmate or they're your twin flame, or it's just they're your kindred spirit, but you still feel all the time like you're chasing after them, which may actually be good for you, because sometimes the chase is like what makes a relationship exciting. And you're really trying to capture that, especially with all that you're trying to manifest, that nine of swords energy. You're really trying to get to that next level, to that, place where you feel amazing with this person. But also, I feel like they could, you don't want to go too far, chasing. I guess what I'm trying to say is, you could go to a Ten of Swords sort of card just as easily if you overdo that, if you become too protective of this person, or you become too jealous of this person. You really have to uh, sort of, I guess, tame your own worries. Okay, so that you're, even though you're always chasing this person, you don't become too clingy. That's what I'm after. Too clingy or too possessive. Don't ever get in that situation, even though this person always seems like they're just one step ahead of that perfect love. You will find that perfect love, because you do have this, it's already there. So just trust it. But that was another thing we were talking about. Like, if there's any hostility or turmoil, or a time when you thought that person was going to be there for you, just need to trust the process. You just need to trust that they are that fixed water sign. Okay, they're fixed there for you, so don't worry. All right, so now the last thing we're going to do is we're going to choose this romance card. This is the fun part, right? And just get a little more clarity about what that relationship, or what your relationship is going to be like, or if there's some sort of message for this relationship. And that was under this rose quartz, so it's got plenty of energy in it right now. I'm choosing this one for you, and it says express your love. Okay, so that's all you have to do. It says go ahead and make that romantic gesture. All right, so when you finally meet this person, and they sort of, I have a feeling that it's going to be sort of this swept off your feet feeling. And what else did I see here? Because I'm trying to see the beginning of this relationship. I can feel that this person is going to be someone who you meet, and then they're really going to listen to you a lot, and it's going to create in you this desire to be with them, and then you're going to have to make the first gesture to tell them how much you care about them, which is again like a chase. It seems to me like this person's going to be a little elusive, okay? And but once you finally have them and you have their ear, they're going to be strong for you. Um, they are going to have strong emotions for you, but it almost seems like they have a player vibe about them though. Okay, so but they're really not. They're sort of, inside they're just creamy and warm. And they're really not players. And they're going to teach you to relax about that. They're going to say that a lot. That person who you're with is going to say the word relax like a bunch. Okay? And but it looks like you might have to, they're like, I would say make the first move, but it's just that they're going to be so subtle with their move that you're going to think you made the first move. That's what this looks like. Okay, so that was all I have for you guys today. And if you like this video, please give me a like, give me a share. Let someone else pick one of these cards and see what they think about the relationships. And join me for my May readings. And that's going to be Celtic cross readings. So I hope you guys enjoy those. They're pretty lengthy. So I'll probably, choose the cards before and see how they go, or maybe just do it on the wing like I did these. But we'll see. But thank you so much for coming to my channel, and I hope you like it. Subscribe, like, share, leave a comment, because I'd love to hear it. And then if you do meet this person, you better tell me. All right, see you guys later. All right, bye.